you really need a portfolio if you work in social media? Well, whether you're a freelancer seeking clients or a social media manager looking for your next big role, you can think of a social media portfolio as your ticket to new opportunities. By having a collection of your past work ready to ooh and ah prospective clients and employers, you can feel confident and ready to land your next big gig. Now, let's get into what needs to be included. Make sure to stick around because we're sharing how you can grab a free portfolio template to customize as your own. Like we mentioned before, your portfolio is key to standing out. Most of us are visual creatures, and a portfolio really lets you give concrete examples so people can better imagine what you can do for their brand. Tip number 1. Include a strong intro blurb. To make the ultimate first impression, you'll want to start with a strong introduction. Dedicate your first slide or section to a short blurb that highlights your background, relevant interests, and expertise. Be sure to highlight your number of years in the industry and any niche specialties. And while it obviously is going to depend on the client or job you're targeting, it usually doesn't hurt to add a little bit of your personality into your copy. In fact, it can even be an asset. For example, many social roles require keeping a pulse on trends or pop culture. So infusing some references to well-known trends could even help set you apart from the competition. Tip number 2, embrace simplicity. Whether you're an industry pro who's been in the game for years or you're newer to social, it can be equally daunting to summarize your career into a few slides. So rather than overloading your slides with too much information and colors, opt for a simple design that includes only your best work. Make sure your visuals are easy to view and that your text gets right to the point. Just as you would with a resume, your copy should tell a clear, concise story that focuses on value and numbers. Some examples might sound like doubled Instagram account engagement within 3 months, or grew TikTok followers by X% in blank number of months. Tip number 3, include testimonials. A glowing testimonial can be a great way to not only backdoor brag, but it can also give people a feel for what it's like to work with you. So it's a good idea to include these in your portfolio. Personality and ensuring you mesh well with a team or client is also very important. Testimonials can help establish some good vibes to help you land a contract. If you don't have any currently, try reaching out to an old colleague or even someone you volunteered with. It might be intimidating to ask for a favor, but we promise the little extra effort will be worth it, and you'll really only need 2 or 3 at the most. Tip number 4, tell stories with case studies. If your past experience includes managing different brand accounts, you can tailor a page to each client by showing off the most impressive stats and content you created while working on the account. And remember, simple is best, so don't stress if you're not able to fit everything you did onto one page. Just pick a few things to highlight. You can always elaborate more in person or on your resume. If you're a little stuck figuring out what to highlight, browse some job descriptions to get ideas of what employers are looking for in social roles that interest you. Whether it's paid social, community building, or content creation, it's always a good idea to highlight the things you really enjoy doing and want to do more of. And if you don't have a ton of different accounts you've managed, you might want to try breaking down your portfolio by social media platform for one client and highlighting what you did for each channel on a slide. And before you start creating slides, jot down a quick list of the things you want to highlight first. It can help you visualize the best way to present your work samples so you don't spend a lot of time rearranging your slides. Tip number 5, use a template. As most social media managers will tell you, templates are a major time saver. Our design team at Later created a totally free social media portfolio template specifically crafted for social media managers to show off their best work. The best part? It's in Canva and completely customizable. You can simply delete and add your own info, or if you want to switch up the colors and add your own branding, you can do that too. We'll link the template below to help you get started on creating your own social media portfolio. And that's it for me today, but we've got even more helpful resources we'll link in the description below, including our frequently updated resource hub that is full of free social media templates and courses. Good luck updating your portfolio, and we'll see you back here next week. Later.